Hey, and welcome to another episode of Mike and the Triple G. Thank you so much for coming in and joining me today. Today, we're going to talk to Kana. Kana's a world traveler. She's been all over the world doing amazing things, and she has some amazing advice as well, which I really keyed in on. And we really linked up. We had great chemistry that day. So let's go and check it out. Hey, Kana, how are you?
Hi, Mike. Pretty good.
All right, so I've heard some stories that you've talked about today. You've done some amazing things with your life so far. Um, just give me an overview of some of the things that you've done.
Uh, well, I one of the biggest things I have in my life experience has been able to give back to communities by teaching them how to build and assist them to increase their health living
Uh huh.
by biodegradable bathroom using cob. Is so necessary, and reusing what we waste.
Uh huh.
Also improve stoves what are using with cob as well to help them to breathe better, live better, and not have the pollution in the air, and minimizing the wood. um, I do have a couple preschools and schools that I have helped build, and we still help them maintain. One is way up in the 17,000 feet
Wow.
of altitude with the community of Tequeros, which is the last Inca descent. And
Wow.
then way down in the jungle with NYI is a nonprofit that they are based on teaching kids of the Amazons how to paint their visions.
Wow.
So the experience of living out there has made me nomadic 100. I live with my backpack, my camera, and my laptop. Coming
Wow.
back to U.S., it kind of gave me a little shock system because
Right.
what I didn't have now I have, and I keep looking. This is not what I want.
Right.
I do travel a lot. I live out of my car, or I tent it. Sometimes I do Airbnbs.
Yeah.
My recent adventure was last year. I went to Greece. I quit my job and I packed up, told my kids I need to restore and learn a new culture. I'm interested in their ways, not
Uh-huh.
my ways.
Cool. Cool.
And I travel all Greece. I rented a car and I went everywhere. My thought is how to come back to the nomadic fully
Mm-hmm.
and be able to travel around the world. Doing photography, teaching ecosystems,
Yeah.
I have how to be able to give and learn.
Okay.
That's
That's
my passion.
cool.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Those are some amazing stories. So what brought you here to the Tiny Home Festival today? Like what brings you here?
Oh, well, I just came down from Silver Bay, Minnesota.
Ah,
I'm at the border of Canada and Minnesota, and I heard of Tiny Home 2 years ago,
okay.
the show, and I've been playing with the idea, what do I want?
Okay.
My car is, yeah, it runs great. It's a Rev Toyota.
Uh-huh.
It has 295,000 miles. So
Ah,
it's time to trade up, and I need to know what do I want.
okay.
Before I purchase the next car.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that will be, and I tell my kids this will be probably my last car. So it's gonna be, if it's a sports car, I'm screwed. I can't do nothing with it, but I will
Right.
play with it.
Right. Right.
But if it's a truck or maybe a van, I'm looking at your bus. I love it,
Oh, thank you.
but I don't. For the style of life that I have, I think I need like a four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, because
Yes.
I love taking Northern Lights photos and Milky Way
Oh.
and really creepy weather. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. So, what are some of the good times and the bad times of doing the type of nomadic life that you do, where sometimes you're out there just in a tent, or sometimes you're traveling overseas? I mean, all these things could. I can just imagine that people are probably like, "Oh my goodness, I could never do that." Like, what are some of the good times and the bad times in those scenarios?
I think the good time, it follows you all the time.
Mm.
It's your attitude. we are all equal. We, you know, if you come in with the air of I'm superior, you're lost. No, we're just equal to come and learn. Surrender to what you think you are and be who you are.
Good
Yeah,
advice.
that's one of the. It makes life easy.
Yeah.
But at times, well, I have hit glitches, you know,
Yeah.
when I have to come back to responsibility. Not what I want to do is what
Right.
I have to
Have
do.
to do.
But even in the bad times, if you put the positive twist, it's not a bad time. It's a learning curve of what you need to change
Yeah.
to improve life
Yeah.
for yourself.
Some of that shadow work that has to go on in there.
Totally.
Yeah.
You know, not everything is light.
Right.
We work in the world of dark and light,
And
and
light.
we need
Yeah.
to embrace both.
Yeah.
You know, adapting in every way is possible.
Yeah.
You know, I think people have a hard time letting go what they think they should be.
Yeah.
A lot of these programs are preset when we were raised
Mhm.
of certain ways, and it's going back, breaking those patterns.
Right.
You
The
know?
limiting beliefs.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then trust. Oh my God, trust is the biggest thing. I don't do something if I don't feel it
Right.
and know it,
Right.
and then I'll do it. And it's not knowing of knowledge; it's knowing of knowing. This is right. This feels good.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
that's how my life is guided.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, wow. I mean, that pretty much wraps up the last question I had, which is, what advice do you have for people that are thinking of maybe getting into this sort of lifestyle? Is there anything else you can kind of say to that?
If you really want to be free, get out of your comfort zone.
Great
Because
advice.
that is the key of all change. Go to that edge that may be fear, but at the same time, it brings so much joy when you hop over that. That's my advice.
That is
Enjoy
that is
life.
great advice.
You know, break the system. No. Oops, did I say
And
that?
and lastly, do you have any place like an Instagram or YouTube or something like that people can go check out some of your photography maybe or your journeys or anything like that?
Yes, I have. In YouTube, it's right now it's named Heidi Amity YouTube.
Okay.
You know, or you can go to uh, Divine Space Kana, Kana, which is the title of my YouTube, and then in Instagram I have Heidi Kana.
Okay.
Just simple.
Cool.
I'm erasing everything else, trying to get back to just Heidi Kana. Life is simple. My name should be simple.
Yeah. All right. Well, I hope everyone goes and follows you because
Thank
you have some amazing stories and some great advice. So.
You know, you have helped me a lot too.
Oh.
This exchange of energy
Mhm.
has widened, opened more thoughts and ideas and visual.
Cool.
That it's really important to be able to share.
Absolutely.
So we can grow as well. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
No, it's been awesome.
Wow, amazing, huh? So as you can see, you know, why I probably really enjoyed this interview. Now, just for a time frame wise, I took this video probably a month or two ago anyways, and she really hit on some advice that really just hit me, you know, today, you know, when I did it, because I realized, wow, you know, that just kind of wraps everything up for me, you know. But she said that you need to surrender who you think you are and be who you are. That's huge. That has been my journey. You know, that I feel like that's been my journey. So we had a good time connecting back then, and her words are still resonating with me now, which I think is really awesome. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna leave it there, but I hope you enjoyed this episode of Mike and the Triple G. I will see you next time. Like, share, and follow, subscribe, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. Talk to you soon.